December 28th, 2019.
February 20th, 2020.
On October 18th of 2018, I was a freshman and I was waiting for my food in the dining hall, and Josh and Bree approached me asking to do a spiritual survey with the Solarium cards.
In October of 2019, I first found out about Cru.
In fall 2005, after many conversations about economics and research and a few visits to our home, my graduate student from an officially atheist country shared that she was curious about Christianity.
Tuesday, November 12th, 2019. I went to a university in the Oklahoma City area with 4 Oklahoma State Cru staff to meet students and gauge their interest in starting a Cru on the new campus.
October 9th, 2019, I surrendered my life to Christ. Growing up, I thought I knew who Jesus was. My life was not surrendered to him because my heart and mind were corrupted by lies, resulting in pain, suffering, and drowning in depression. I nearly died sophomore year of high school due to alcohol poisoning.
December 28th, 2019. I was sitting in a small cafe in Italy. I've seen firsthand how desperately Italians need Jesus. The country is alive and rich in architecture and culture, but spiritually they are dead.
The Greek culture is characterized by stereotypes, drinking, partying, and self-indulgence, but there's an incredible opportunity to be a witness for Christ.
When I was younger, I was really angry at God. My grandmother was basically my mom and dad, and when she died, my world completely shattered.
It's hard to focus on your walk with God in college because you have so much freedom, and it's easy to not make your relationship with Him a priority.
February 20th, 2020. I met with one of the staff guys, Ben, and together we engaged a guy in the union in a spiritual conversation. I was so nervous walking up to the guy because I thought it was unnatural. I went from being really nervous to feeling willing to go again, simply because of the leadership and teaching from Ben and all the Cru staff.
In middle of September, I woke up and I couldn't bear to continue living life with the drinking and depression. I wasn't going to go to Sarah, but the Lord kept chasing and chasing me and finally broke through. I texted Sarah for her help, and we began talking about the gospel and the Lord.
August 23rd, 2019, I met a guy that I overheard talking about God in Spanish. I literally stopped him to ask him what organization he was in. He explained what Destino was and invited me to the events.
In 1991, I met Gary Hellman, Cru Faculty Commons staff. He encouraged me to introduce myself as a Christian to my students. I've had the opportunity on the first day of class for more than 25 years to give my students a glimpse into what, actually who, makes me who I am.
Helping lead an apologetics class has given me a deeper understanding of the material we are covering and has also challenged me spiritually and socially.
From day one, Brandon Boyd poured into and discipled me and a small group of other guys in fraternities on campus, who are all now my roommates.
My first experience with Cru at Winter Conference opened my eyes to how God not only moves in my young life, but in young lives all over the nation.
Thankfully, God put me in a beautiful community here in Stillwater, so I feel so grateful to meet friends through Cru and Bridges.
Right now, I believe I need God more than any other time in my life. Cru helped me form a relationship with God, to learn and now believe that He is loving and a forgiving God, and I am truly grateful for His blessings.
October 9th, 2019. The Monday after fall retreat, I was sitting in my room on my bed and decided to fully surrender my life to Him. Depression still sneaks in, along with urges to drink, but I turn to the Lord and His Word instead of alcohol because I'm not alone, and I praise the Lord every day for that.
The staff really care about college students and are always looking for ways to reach out and engage new students. They walk through life with students and teach us how to be better men and women and live a life for Christ.
Destino and Winter Conference have both made me so close with incredible people, and every day that's something I thank God for.
I am a college student at Langston University. I know for sure God has put me on this campus to not only get closer to Him, but to be the salt and light of the world.
This is something I have learned from Cru, to keep reaching out, that everything needs to be about sharing the gospel, about sharing Jesus.
I'm a freshman at Oklahoma City University, praying for revival on my campus, and even this summer as we take the gospel to Italian students.
We want to make disciples within Cru on our campus to go out and spread the gospel. It's like building a little army here at OSU to eventually send out and fight.
May 9th, 2020, my graduation day. I look forward to graduating and affecting my community and the world for Christ. and I have Greek-wide to thank for a lot of that foundation.
But I have hope. God will transform the lives of many Italians through obedient students and staff members willing to go and share the gospel with the Italians. I am so excited to see how God continues to use Cru to reach the lost at OSU, in Oklahoma, throughout the country, and to the ends of the earth. I'm Alyssa. This is my story.
I'm Brian. This is my story.
I'm Rachel. This is my story.
I'm Mackenzie.
I'm Ryan.
I'm Brittany.
Yo soy Monse. Esta es mi historia.
I'm Jansen. This is my story.
I'm Sarah. This is my story.